grade friends, Mrs. Rask here, and we're going to do a lesson today about how to write a letter because that's going to help you for the week of April 27th to May 1st for writing time, because on Friday your job is to write a letter to your teacher and you're going to tell her what should she know about your learning at home. So before you're able to write your letter to your teacher, we need to talk about all of the different parts of a letter. So you've already got your paper here for you, and it has some of the parts already done for you. The top line up here is called the heading, and in the heading, that's where you write the date that you wrote the letter. That way whoever is receiving your letter knows when you wrote it. So right up here is the heading, and that's where you're going to write the date that you wrote your letter. The next part of a letter is called the greeting, and that's where you're greeting the person that you're writing the letter to. And usually it sounds something like this: Dear Mrs. Rask, or whoever the teacher is that you're writing to. So you're going to copy that dear and then write your teacher's name there, and that's going to be your greeting. The next part, the big part of your letter, is called the body. The body of the letter is where you actually write all the things that you want to tell your teacher. Because our topic is to write to your teacher what she should know about your learning at home, you're going to tell her some of the things that you've been doing at home that have been part of your learning. So remember, in the body, this is kind of like you're writing a story here. So when you're writing all the different things that you've done, all the learning that's taken place at your house, you need to make sure it's in full sentences. Remember, full sentences have capital letters at the beginning. They have lowercase letters throughout the rest of the sentence, finger spaces, and of course a period at the end. You're going to write as many details as you want to in this body of your story. It's what you want to tell your teacher, what things that you think she should know. The next part of the story of your letter is called the closing. And the closing's already written for you here. It says, your friend. So it's kind of how you close up, wrap up the end of your letter. Then the bottom part, the last thing you put in a letter when you're writing a friendly letter, is called the signature. And the signature is your name. So down here, you'll have to write your first and last name in your best writing as a signature so that your teacher knows who this is from. Now you have a couple of options of what you want to do with this letter. You can take a picture of it and email it to your teacher. Your parents could get your teacher's address and mail it to you, or you could mail it to school and your teacher will get it then. You could also hold on to this letter until we get to see you again, and you could give it to us then. We can't wait to know what sorts of things you've been doing to tell us about your learning at home. And those are the parts of a friendly letter. The heading is the date. The greeting is where you write who you're writing a letter to. The body is where you tell all of your details. Your closing and your signature are how you wrap up the end of your story. We hope that helps you write a letter to your teacher. Have a great day.